So I'm drawing for like a couple of years now, and yeah, sometimes I have this art block, sometimes I do like some little pauses in my drawing, but I still draw. Like, I'm trying to draw somewhat consistently, but my skill is just not growing. It's just not growing. I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I don't know how else to like grow it. Sometimes it's not even like no progress, sometimes it's even like a regression. Sometimes I feel like my art even becomes worse, you know, and I really don't understand how to level up my skill. I don't get it. Did you maybe find yourself in this? Is it you? Please let me know in the comments. Do you feel like this sometimes? I totally understand this feeling, and I want to talk about progress and how to actually level up your art.
These are the top comments from my last video. If you want to be in my next video, leave a comment down below.
And I have a video actually that I made before that just drawing every day is not enough. I want to talk about more in this video and share my personal story about it. Yeah, but this video is going to be about everyday practice. And if you didn't watch my last video about PewDiePie learning how to draw, that was absolutely crazy. He was drawing every day from zero level, and he grew so much. It's crazy. So I was drawing since I remember myself, and when I was like 15 or something, I started doing digital art like pretty seriously, like a lot. And then I was doing it for a couple of years, and then a little bit more, and then I realized like, yeah, I grew up a lot, like especially like the first 2 or 3 years of my digital art, like the progress was quite, you know, you see the progress. But then at some point there was like a plateau in my progress, like it did not grow, my skill did not grow, and I didn't understand like what am I doing wrong, like why I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. It was until the moment I tried to create an everyday drawing challenge. Yeah, on my Instagram there's an actual hashtag that people post their art with. You should check it out and join. It's called GeeksyDD. Geeksy is my Instagram, my artist name, and DD means daily doodle. Basically, it's a hashtag for this challenge to help to keep track of your art. And what you do is you just draw every day, anything like a doodle, a sketch or something, and then you post with this hashtag, and everyone can see your progress, and you also, you know, see like how many days you skip, or like, you know, be consistent with it for real. I did 147 days of everyday drawing, and you know what, after a couple of years of my skill not progressing and even sometimes regressing, doing this challenge for more than 100 days, my skill grew up so much. Like, it was crazy. Right now when I look at my old art, I mean, I'm not going to say, oh my god, my old art is so ugly. I was doing my best. It was okay, but I can totally tell you that yeah, I really progressed a lot just from drawing every day. And everybody can learn how to draw according to PewDiePie if you look at his progress, and it's amazing. Actually, the last year and a half, I think I was in like a huge art block. Like, I was just not drawing, and I don't think that I couldn't draw. I just didn't want to, like, for real. I just lost any interest in that. And now when I'm slowly gaining this interest back to art and to doing digital art again a lot, I'm having this inspiration, and you know, I made my brushes for comfortable drawing and painting in Procreate. You should try them out. The link in the description if you want to, if you draw portraits in Procreate, there are good brushes for you. I thought, okay, I want to start this challenge again. So I want to invite you to, first of all, participate. But it's one thing just draw every day. You know, you can still have some progress, right? But as I said before, a couple years ago, before doing this challenge, I was still drawing pretty consistently. But why my skill was plateauing so much? Like, I was not growing. It's so frustrating. Anybody raise a hand who feels like this sometimes? Like, you just do it, but like you just keep doing it, but then nothing is happening for real. And I think one of the reasons why is because you keep repeating the same mistakes again and again and again. Mistakes and just bad habits, actually, you know, bad habits in drawings, and you are not willing to step out of this like comfort zone. You're not willing to try anything new, any new technique, any new type of drawing. You're just really like stuck in the same place. How can you expect your skill to grow if you're not trying to do anything for it to grow? If you're just drawing every day, yeah, it's good, it might give you some progress, but if you really want to maximize the potential, you know, growth of your skill and actually like level up your skill, you should first of all be critical of your own art. You should be able to look at your, especially like a little bit older drawings or even like recent drawings, and to be able to pinpoint what exactly is not correct, or maybe I shouldn't say it like that, but what exactly you want to work on in your art. What exactly is not like, not good enough for your liking right now. What do you want to improve? If you cannot, pinpoint it by yourself, you can ask your friends or ask any other artist, ask somebody online, like, please let me know, what do you think about my art? Sometimes it's difficult like to objectively judge your own drawings, right? After looking and understanding like your mistakes or like your weaknesses about drawing, you will be able to understand what exactly you have to work on. And in this everyday drawing challenge with me, or maybe by yourself, you can just draw what you actually want to improve. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Sometimes people already understand, okay, I already know that I suck at drawing hands and anatomy in general. My figures look stiff, not very proportional, or not very natural, or anything like that. I don't even know how to start to improve it, where to start. And honestly, I'm like a little bit procrastinating this. I feel like I'm a little bit lazy, to be honest, to even start working on my weaknesses. If you see yourself in my words right now, the only thing I can say to you, most of the time, this laziness or procrastination is because of our fears. Like, we're just scared to try something new. We're just scared to step out of the comfort zone. We're just scared. What if you will actually succeed? Like, have you thought about that? What if you actually like start working on something that is really hard for you right now, and like you can't even imagine how to start like drawing proper hands or like full body figure or like detailed face in the style that you want? Yeah, you will have to put a lot of time and effort into it, but what if you will succeed? And the only way to find out is to actually try that out and draw. You just cannot draw all the same things again and again and expect your progress to magically appear and your skill to magically grow by itself if you're just keep doing the same old bad habits, old bad like mistakes of your drawing. I know it very well because this is what happened to me. I've been drawing cute girl portraits for as long as I remember myself, to be honest. But when I'm saying that you have to try something new and you have to step out of comfort zone, I don't mean that, okay, like just if you want to draw cute girls, stop doing that and you have to step out of comfort zone and try to draw like graphics with like cars or like something like completely opposite. That's not what I mean. Even within your topic of like drawing cute girls, you can find other things within this topic to develop, right? You can work on shading, on rendering, on anatomy, proportions, coloring techniques. You can try to replicate other artist styles. You can try to learn how to draw environment for your portraits that would really add more atmosphere and like, mood to your portraits. I think this challenge of like drawing every day for like 30 days or 100 days is a perfect opportunity, because you will have so much time when you're like, okay, I'm drawing every day. You will have so many chances to try something new for real. It's very important to notice that, you don't have to have a finished artwork every single day. Daily doodle means you can just draw a sketch or a study of whatever you are interested in developing. We're focusing on that and then slowly growing. And also, I think another important thing worth mentioning is how to not get yourself into art block even more. Some people are really afraid of burning out from drawing every day, which is valid. That happened to, I think, many of us when we just work so much then we don't even want to look at our iPad or tablet anymore. I think like my understanding of this drawing challenge is developing art into this type of habit, your everyday life habit, as like drinking some coffee in the morning or brushing your teeth, drawing a little bit, even like 10 minutes or something, when it does not feel like pressure to you anymore, and even developing some sort of like drawing style or technique that will even help you to relax. I sometimes hear some artists say that drawing for them is like relaxation, or for some artists there's actually a technique that they use that is like super easy and like not, you're basically just relaxing doing that. For example, what you can do is try like very quick small sketches where you don't have to focus on anatomy or something. If you really feel like you're tired of drawing every day, like you've been drawing for a week every day for like a couple hours a day, studies and sketches, and you slowly start feeling like you need a break, but you don't want to skip a day or two. One of the things that I know a lot of animating artists do, or comic artists do, they take screenshots of their favorite movies or Netflix shows or cartoons or something. They take screenshots and then they draw like small little thumbnails, like really small thumbnails, like 2 minutes each, and they just like draw like colors that are on these screenshots or the composition or like small little little sketches like that. Maybe you can try that out and that will actually help you when you can actually just relax your brain and, you know, just draw at least something. I think this is one of the things that helped me through my 147 days of drawing every day. Also, what I realized, going back to the topic of developing something within your topic of interest, my topic of interest was always cute girl portraits. How I improved it, I was still trying out new things. And for example, one of the things that I found out for myself, that I really like to draw food illustration. I like cute stuff and I like nice like combination of colors, things like that. I realized that drawing food actually, first of all, it's really fun. It looks good. Everybody likes to look at nice food, right? And then it helped me improve my portraits as well, somehow. Or like, as I said, drawing environment, developing your skill in that sense so that you can have nice backgrounds on your portraits and improve them even more. And things like that. If you're not drawing line art, try to do something with line art. A portrait with line art. Or if you're drawing with line art all the time, try to draw without it. Or like look up different artists and look up their tutorials and try to draw like them. You will learn so many new techniques. You don't even have to pay for any course or class online. You can literally find most of famous artists online have some kind of TikTok or YouTube tutorial, or even like on Pinterest, like screenshots to images step by step how I draw something, and just try to draw in their style. Another thing you can try is redraw your old art. You know, that will help you to really boost your motivation and confidence, because you probably already grew up from the last time you were drawing one of the pieces. So, you know, a lot of different things that you can try, and you can draw every day and avoid art block. You can also draw like just a couple times a week and grow so much just because you are trying out new things. But honestly, I believe that if you're drawing every day at least something, it's impossible not to grow, especially if you're going to maximize it with trying out new techniques, drawing things that are interesting for you, that are exciting for you, giving yourself an art break. Sometimes you really like don't have time or energy to draw at all. That's also valid. But I think that, you know, you can figure out a way for yourself to relax while drawing as well. And I hope that this was helpful. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video and write a comment. Thank you so much. See you. Bye bye.